Sup, you bloody legends! I'm joined here today with Colby H.
What to do?
And I'm also joined here today with Josh.
How's it?
And welcome to episode 3 of Talk Shit Friday. If you're wondering where episode 2 is, it's over on Colby H's channel. So I'm going to leave a link in the description. Make sure to go check it out. It's very hella tight shit.
Very nice.
Yes, very nice.
Very nice.
Shut the fuck up. I want to talk about something that's got me pissed. That is not very nice. Belle Delphine banned on Instagram, dude.
What? Why?
What the fuck is up? No, Belle Delphine allegedly got, and I'm saying allegedly so I don't get into shit. I've made a video on this. It should be coming out today. Just gonna plug that in there. Real neat. But yeah, Belle Delphine apparently allegedly has gotten banned off Instagram. Allegedly it's because of the bathwater, and what happened was some motherfucker decided, hey, I'm going to take this bathwater and go test it to see if there's any skin molecules, and if there is none, then it's truly not bathwater and just normal water. Nevertheless, he went to go test it, and there was no skin molecules. So now everyone's unhappy because they paid $30 for bathwater and didn't actually get any bathwater.
Why would there be skin molecules? What?
Because when you bath, a lot of your dead skin comes off that you can't see with the naked eye.
Oh.
And everyone was like, I want that Belle Delphine skin.
I want that Belle Delphine skin molecules.
And she was splashing her ass inside of the water, so everyone's like, yeah, very nice.
So she got banned for that.
And other reasons, there's a whole load of reasons, allegedly. Allegedly there was a nip slip in one of her pictures. It's just bullshit, and she doesn't deserve it. In my opinion, she doesn't deserve it.
Imagine though waking up one morning, be like, I want some of Belle Delphine's bathwater that's got a leftover pieces of cock. I mean, who wakes up in the morning and that? Like, in the morning goes, I want that specific.
I want bathwater today.
Wakes up at 12 o'clock at night. I'm thirsty for some Belle Delphine poo water.
Poopy waterki.
Yeah, but she's rising up. She was rising up, and it's just sad to see that someone with 3.2 million followers and subscribers, and who has become somewhat of a, how I can say, what's the word I'm looking for now? Inspire when it comes to other girls and men as well. I think, I don't know. Don't know if you're into that shit, and then it's just kind of taken away, in a sorts.
It always happens to the best of them. I'm not saying it happens, but they always try to fucking take down the big people.
I just don't feel as if though she deserves it. She didn't do anything wrong. Like, there is a lot of worse people on Instagram that Instagram needs to worry about more, and a lot of Instagram people need to worry more about other things.
Legit nude pics on Instagram, and they aren't getting any fucking bans or shit.
There's a lot worse shit going on in the world currently for people to worry about. Belle Delphine, out of all the people in the world, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So you're making a video about that now?
Yeah, I've currently started editing it. I have to redo the second part for legal reasons.
For legal? Ooh, okay.
Nowadays, you can't talk shit about anyone without them wanting to open a court case.
That's the truth. I'm saying it as if I know that happened to me.
Yeah, I know. Just the other day I spoke about this person, and
Just the other day I was in a court case. Just the other day with.
Just the other day there.
Me and PewDiePie went to court. Called him a Waz. Called him a twang. As we all know, I did make a meme about Belle Delphine being banned, though. Enjoy that meme quite a lot.
on the group, yeah.
Yeah, basically what I did is I took the meme from, I see this as an absolute win from Avengers Endgame, and I said, when Belle Delphine loses everything, but now it's a lot easier to get that twang. I see this as an absolute win. Corbin replied to me saying, imagine being so obsessed with someone that you actually want them to lose everything just so that you could get the twang. The sad truth is, that's what it is. It's exactly what it is.
Can't
help it, man. She's a good-looking girl. She's cute. Moving topics. Anyone's got an embarrassing story they want to share?
Wait, let me think.
I mean, have you guys watch Pornhub, right? Let's be open here. Do you guys watch Pornhub?
Yeah, I used to.
You used to.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take that as I still do watch Pornhub in incognito mode.
Incognito mode, yo. Okay.
As you guys all know, when you open Pornhub while you're watching a video, if you go out of the browser and you go back into the browser, the video automatically plays.
Yes.
So I was at Kentucky the other day.
What?
I was Kentucky KFC. I was at KFC the other day, and it was quite a vast queue. It was pretty big. So I was bored, and I was gonna go research some stuff for a video on Google Chrome, and I hopped onto my Google Chrome, me not thinking that my Pornhub is still open.
Oh shit! Oh.
I opened my browser, right? And my media volume was to the full extent. It was gonna blast. And as soon as I opened that browser, all of a sudden, just this really bad sound just came out and was like, and my speakers are always loud in the worst situations.
Okay, yeah.
So everyone that could have heard that, which is probably anyone that was there on that day, turned, looked at me, and just started laughing. I almost threw my phone into the ground. I just ran. And the funny thing is, I was 2 people away from ordering my food, and I was just like, no, fuck it.
No, fuck
and
it.
I just ran.
I remember I was in high school, and then I wanted to show my friend a naughty video, you know? I was like, you want to see a naughty video? And, well, we were sitting in class, but we had like a off period, like the teacher was not there. So I was like, let me show you this video. And he's like, okay, just make sure your sound is down. I'm like, bruh, I'm in school. My sound is always down. I played a video, but it's like, it continued playing from when it was halfway the last time. And all you hear is, and I'm like, oh fuck. I put it down. I'm like, yo, but my face go red. The girls, like, they all turn around, they watch it, and I'm like, it was one of those prank videos. You know those prank videos? I promise you it was a prank video. It was a prank video! It's a prank video!
Corbin starts getting cherry-eyed. I remember the one time when I was in the 8th grade, I had a friend named Brandon and a friend named Jaden. And I know they're going to be fine with me using their name. They've got no problem with it.
Oh, yeah?
So now, one time, Brandon was like, hey, Jaden, you want to see what porn is? So Jaden, he was happy to accept, you know. And we were in class, and this wasn't an off period. This was literally, I think it was science class.
It was during class, yes.
Yeah. So Brandon brings out this little phone. I swear this phone is about the size of my middle finger. The screen is so tiny, man. And he just tells Jaden, bend over. And I'm like, what are these guys doing? And I just see them watching porn in class. And they're not laughing, they're genuinely just watching it.
Just like sitting still and staring.
And I watched, and all I saw was this chick, and her titties were bouncing, and this guy was pounding her ass, and Jaden just seemed so amazed. And I think ever since that day, I think Jaden's just knowing what porn was, and it was just one of the best experiences, just seeing my 2 friends, you know, bonding over porn.
Yeah, porn, bringing communities and people together.
So this was also about grade 7, grade 8. During the time of BBM on the Blackberries.
Oh, BBM, yeah.
So, you remember back then in BBM, you could always have, like, you show what you're busy watching or listening to.
Oh, yeah. So, I disabled that fucking setting. Jesus.
I forgot that was on.
Oh, shit.
And I started watching. Then I just get, like, a few of my friends, like, start messaging me, like, what? Like, they tell me that my BBM thing is on. I'm like, oh, word. Because then I still had my mom on my phone, my dad on my phone.
Oh.
Josh's mom is like, I know what he's doing upstairs.
My parents weren't on, they didn't see, so I managed to put that off. But also the one girl at the time that I liked was on there, and she was just scanning. She made fun of me so hard. I was like, yo, that was like, yo.
The one time when I was dating a chick, right? You guys know who this chick is. Like I said, I'm not going to mention names. So I was dating her around, and we always used to meet up at youth. Okay, we always used to meet up at youth, and that's where we would have our meet and chill every Friday.
Oh, that's nice.
Now, the one day I was like, this is when memes started getting in. It's around about grade 10. Memes started popping off, man.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm gonna show my girlfriend a meme on the internet. I went on the internet and I opened Pornhub and I was like, she started laughing and then she got pissed, like extremely pissed. I don't know if she remembers it because she never brought it up again, but blatantly it was the blonde chick that looked so similar to her getting pounded, and she just started laughing and then she just got serious, and I was like, I don't know if she laughed because it was Pornhub and then got serious because it looks like her, and maybe she's like, oh god, he found the video. I don't fucking know. The one time when I was extremely young and I didn't know what porn was, my dad used to use my phone as well for work. One time I was going through my gallery because I was going to send someone a picture, and then I found like several videos of women, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I tapped on it and I watched it, and it was this woman just getting pounded, and I started screaming. I was like, ah! Because I thought it was a virus or Russian spies or something. Like there I didn't know what that shit was, dude. And I ran to my dad and I was like, Dad, there's something wrong with the phone. And he's like, what? And then his fucking eyes widened. And then he all deleted it. He's like, no, there's nothing. And I was like, bullshit! You're fucking talking shit! And ever since then, dude, I've caught him on his phone. I've like, whenever I've gone onto his phone, I find it. As soon as I was about to search something, porn.
Remember that fucking video of that kid? Mom, it was just a virus. There was a virus.
It was a virus. I got scared. And I was pulling my pants up, and Mom, you're not listening!
I got scared, so my pants fell down, and I pulled my pants
Okay,
up.
show me the virus. I deleted it because I was scared.
We all know what that fucking kid watched. Okay, so there's this new thing that happened where South Africa is getting new subjects. Have you guys seen this?
But that doesn't really make sense if you think about it, because there's like over 4,000 schools in Eastern Cape that's being closed down.
Really? What?
Yeah, because it's not enough people are going to school anymore. Everyone's just leaving.
There's this new thing. They're getting like weird new subjects. They're getting aquaponics, mining sciences, aviation studies.
I see a bit of robotics.
Maritime, yeah, robotics. There's a lot of fucking. They're getting
That's kinda
fancy shit.
useless. So useless, dude.
I didn't
because
have that
that's
when
like
I was in
bringing
school.
a bandage to a guy that's dead. Yes, new subject for the school that's shut down. All right.
I mean,
Kinda
if you,
works.
like, what happened was I was pretty upset, okay, going from primary school to high school. I mean, there was at one point where I moved up to grade 8. The grade 7s, as soon as I leave, the grade 7s get iPads. The school decides they're going to have iPads.
Whoa, that's fucking.
I've never gotten an iPad. I don't ever want an iPad.
Yeah, that's true.
I was so upset because I left the primary school for my high school, and then now they get the iPads. I was like, what?
Ooh.
Come on!
I remember. Here's this thing that happened to me. I was living in Secunda for a year now, and when I was there, I chose. There's a subject. I don't know what it. Words, Corbin! Words!
Subject. A
The
subject.
Yeah, I don't know what the subject is called in Afrikaans, but it was called landbou. Landbouw?
Land reservation.
Oh, probably that. Well, I chose that subject in Secunda, and then I came here where I live now, and then the school didn't have that subject, so I had to choose a new subject. So I chose tourism because I heard it was easy, blah blah blah.
It's
And
fucking
then
easy.
the next year, the school gets that landbouw subject, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
So we have the army now where I live.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
To stop gang violence.
Yeah, I heard about that. What's the full story on that?
So 2 weeks ago, between the course of Friday to Sunday, 43 people were killed in the Cape Flats alone, just the Cape Flats. And finally, the Minister of Defense and the President decided this is not right and decided to deploy the cops. I mean, deploy the military, because they had made a gang stop unit and they had deployed them and nothing happened. Most of them just died.
What the fuck?
So, or most of them just went crooked and just like did whatever the gangs wanted. So now the army's deployed and everything's going fucking serious.
Shit, this is getting a little hectic now.
It's gonna turn into some big shit. But yeah, I've got a. So when it was my birthday this year, right?
Yes.
I went out. I went drinking. Pretty
We know.
interesting.
We know.
I've been drunk quite a few times recently. It's over the limit, actually.
We know.
I like alcohol, dude. I don't have a problem with it, but when I get pissed, when I get plastered, man, when I'm absolutely trolleyed. I think there's a ghost in my house. When I get absolutely trolleyed. I don't know, someone just knocked on my door and no one's at home. So,
Oh shit.
but
Yeah.
yeah, so the one time on my birthday, I got absolutely trolleyed, man. And me and my friends, we decided, let's go to Stones, which is a pub there, and then let's go to Cabela, which is also a pub there.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's go to Bohemia, which is also a pub there.
Oh, you're
pub
doing
club.
like a pub run thingy. What do you call
Yeah,
it?
we just pub rub until we can't run. So, like about halfway through the night, I start really getting trolleyed. It's pretty bad.
Okay.
I broke about 5 glasses, if I'm correct.
Jesus.
I stepped on my friend's phone. I knocked over the hub pipe.
Oh, that happened to me like last week Saturday. I fucking knocked the hub pipe and my dad's like, pick it up. And then I got blisters on my hands.
And then the table almost caught on fire, and
Oh, shit.
in general, just a very hectic night. So now the night is drawing to an end, and me and my friends were walking, and my one friend Pumi accidentally knocks the phone out of my hand, and I just hear my phone hit the ground, but like screen, it just falls flat. Like,
Ooh.
I'm drunk, so I don't really give a fuck. I pick up my phone. There's glass falling out of it. I don't really care.
Oh, shit.
So now we're busy walking. Now the night is beginning to draw to an end. Just talking about actually makes me
I'm
tired.
actually tired.
So now we all hungry, right? And me and my friends started arguing. Because some people want McDonald's, I want KFC. I was craving for chicken, man. They all telling me KFC's closed because it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, no, there's a 24-hour KFC. And then all of them search it up and there is one. And they're like, oh my God. And then my one friend, his name is Luntu, keeps denying. And he's like, no, there is no KFC. There is no KFC. And he starts getting like jokingly angry. And I'm like, there's a fucking KFC. And he's like, I want McDonald's. Fuck your KFC. And I was like, fuck you. And then he starts running at me and punching me in my ribs.
Fuck.
And then I'm like, hey. He's like, fuck your KFC the whole time, dude. And I'm like, I scream at him. I'm like, say something else. Because the whole time he's punching me and he's like, fuck your KFC. Fucking KFC. Fuck your KFC. Fuck your Streetwise too. The whole time. And I'm like, fuck you! And then I grab him by his hand, dude, and I throw him into the ground. And I put my knee on his back and I do like a chicken wing maneuver behind his back. And I'm like, say something! He's like, ah! He's just like fucking so drunk. And then my 2 other friends, Jordan and Keenan, they also see the fight. Now they want to fight, but it's all play fighting. So then Jordan and Keenan both take off their tops. And they start fighting and they're like, ah! And they start fighting and they act like they have knives. So they're like, what's up? And they're just going at it. And Pumi, who's the other guy, he's just sitting on the grass laughing, dude. And then he just starts lying back and he almost falls asleep next to a hobo. So I see this and I'm like, this is fucking comfortable looking. I go lie right next to the hobo, dude. Like right next to him. Like my back is touching his back and I just lie there. And everyone's like, Cole, you're sleeping next to a hobo. And I'm like, he's my lover.
My lover. What? I'm Mr.
He's my lover. But yeah, that night, then we got in the car and I fell asleep in the boot. I don't know how I got in the boot, but I fell asleep in the boot with like half a burger on my face.
A KFC
and
burger.
Cool drink. Huh? Yeah, no. I didn't get my KFC.
Did you not get your KFC? God damn it.
Nope, it's fucking bullshit, dude. It's absolute bullshit.
You were speaking of KFC and it reminded me the one time we all went to KFC. We legit list for KFC. There's a big family in the car. We all want lekker KFC. We go to the drive-thru, okay? And then we get there. So the lady says, hello, welcome to KFC. Or however they talk, I don't know. And then she's like, you can order anything except for chicken because we're out of chicken. I'm like, wow.
So what are you? Kentucky Fried.
And you can't order ice cream there because everyone knows any takeaway place, their ice cream machine is broken.
Like, can I order then a fucking beef? Because you don't have chicken. Jesus.
Can I have a chips? Yeah, you can have chips. Okay, some chips only then. Guys, we're just gonna get a big fucking bucket of chips.
It's like, can I please have some chips? No, we don't have potatoes either.
Welcome to the sushi restaurant. Just want to let you guys know we don't have sushi, but you can order anything else. What do you guys have on the menu? Just sushi. Why are you open?
Why are you open? Why legit
why
are
are
you
you
open?
open?
I don't understand. That was the
Why are
dumbest
you
night
open?
of my
Have you
life.
guys ever been through a sushi drive-through?
I don't
No.
eat sushi.
That shit's hella tight, dude.
Neither do I. I don't also eat.
Like,
You guys are fucking so uncultured, dude. So fucking
I
uncultured.
tasted it and it's not lekker nie.
Because you're tasting the wrong sushi. What sushi was it? Was it a salmon rose?
I don't know.
Bloody no.
What color was it?
Fucking white.
White. What?
There was like
that
rice
was the
and
rice.
shit. No.
Yeah, that's the wrong. Dude, just listen to me. Next time you go to anywhere that you're gonna get sushi with your parents, order a 4-piece of deep fried sushi. I will guarantee you.
Yeah, well then
your
it's
life
fried. It's
will
not raw,
change.
so it's not sushi.
No, it's still raw inside. Like the fish is still a bit raw. The avo is deep fried though. It's just so good. Like the inside is still like reasonably raw, but the outside is warm and crunchy. It's just the texture, dude. Especially with the rice, the texture is just.
Slimy.
No, it's not slimy. It's very chewy.
Chewy. There's like
And
this weird
flavorful.
black skin on. I took a bite. There was like this weird flabby black skin that put me off. I was like, hey,
That's seaweed. That's just salted seaweed.
why do they put me? Just give me a steak and I'm a happy boy.
I made myself a reasonably good steak the other day.
Ooh.
So I whipped out a pan. Well, first I took out here's a lesson for you guys on how to make a fucking good steak, man.
Okay.
So I went and I was like, okay, let's season the steak. So I got some garlic powder, black pepper, and some coarse salt. And I slapped that shit on both sides of the steak and let it sink in for about an hour. Then I whipped out my pan, put the pan on searing hot heat, and I added in vegetable oil. Not normal oil, vegetable oil, because it gives a lot of flavor. So I went and I seared it in a bit. And just before it gets to browning, what you want to do is you want to take butter, not margarine, butter. Hard salted butter. And you want to take about 2 full spoons and you want to throw it in there with the oil. And what you want to do is you want to spin that. You want to just let the steak lie in it. And then you want to take it off the heat and you want to throw that melted butter over the steak. So the steak absorbs all that butter and it gets so tender inside and juicy and buttery.
You fucking making my mouth watering now.
And then you throw it over there, and then you add some thyme, and you add some rosemary and some lavender,
Yes.
and a little bit of chutney into the butter, and you throw it. You do that for about an hour, just before, and you time, and then you put in a thermometer and make sure it's the perfect amount of degrees. Take it off, you let it rest. Then what you do, you go, and then what I did is I got my dad's blowtorch from the garage, and I blowtorched the top and the bottom and the sides of it so I can get a nice crispy edge around it and crispy shell. Put it on the plate, made some chips, and I cut it open. It was perfectly rare inside, and it was just so good, dude. It was
Yes.
so good.
Talking about
over
fucking top
that,
chef.
I just put on a little bit of honey, ginger, soy sauce with a little bit of lavender, and on my chips I put on some vinegar and salt with a little bit of chutney, and dude,
Yes, a skull.
it was dude, I ate that steak, I licked that plate clean. Best steak I've had in a long time, dude.
Yo.
I made it for my dad. My dad was like, you must make
now.
my dad was like, you must make more steaks like this.
Oh, do you know
But you
what?
must use a ribeye steak. If you don't use a ribeye steak, it's not gonna work.
Once I was eating at my dad's place, and he took T-bone steaks, and then you take mustard and condensed milk. I was like, why? But you just mix that together and put it on the T-bone. Yo, it's like
It's very nice. It adds a very basically you're making how can I say honey mustard?
yeah, legit.
Basically honey mustard,
But
and
it's so good.
oh.
Yo,
I made corn dogs like 4 months back, dude. Fucking success.
dogs.
I didn't expect it.
Hey.
Yeah. So you just take a popsicle stick, you shove it in a nice looking sausage, and you put some batter. You make a batter, and then you put it around and you deep fry it. Dude, it came out so good. and I bought honey mustard sauce, and I just sprinkled that over,
Yeah,
and then I
honey
also
mustard
put some
sauce.
sour cream and cheese over it. Dude, that was good shit. Was genuinely
Have
beautiful.
you ever like cooked something and you taste it and you're just like, God damn, I'm so satisfied with myself right now.
Have you ever made noodles and afterwards you're just like, I'm fucking good at this shit?
Yo,
I used to be a
noodles with
master chef at
cheese.
making noodles,
Yo,
dude.
there's so many recipes I have for
cheese,
noodles.
well, what I do with my noodles, right? I will
Mm.
like add a fair amount of water in a pot. I'll always do it in a pot, not a microwave. In a pot.
Yes.
Then I add like a small block of butter, mix it up, grate a little, not a lot of cheese, just a little bit of cheese, and then add in like how can I say 100 milliliters of milk and mix that up, and it becomes this really creamy, cheesy, buttery noodles that have chicken flavor. I can actually smell it. I'm watering by the mouth, dude. I've actually got gob inside of my mouth.
Once I was at my friend and I was like, have you ever have you ever thought of making noodles using milk? And he's like, I've done it before. It's really nice and all that. I'm like, what the fuck? And then legit, he takes the pot, he throws in milk, he throws noodles. I'm like, okay. And then it boiled. Yo, those noodles was actually so fucking creamy. It was
It's so
legit
creamy.
lekker. I was like,
It's
wow. And then I tried to make the milk noodles in a microwave. Don't do that.
Nah,
kids.
you never do it in the microwave.
The milk spilled everywhere. I was like,
Yeah, 'cause it
"Oh,
bubbles
fuck,
out."
yeah, nah. That was
Think
just
about
a fail.
milk. Think about milk. If you're ever gonna cook with milk, dude, never turn your back on it, because as soon as you turn your back on it, it burns.
Yeah, but that milk noodles, I never would have thought milk noodles in a pot, whatever, would be nice. Yo, but it's also so filling. Like, it's so creamy that you get full real quick. You're like, ooh.
My dad can make a mean fucking macaroni, dude. Macaroni and cheese, and it's not like this fucking artificial tasting shit. It's actual cheese and milk, and just dude, and Just told Corbin about the time at your birthday party when we were young, where your dad made this cheese and bacon and cheese and ham pies.
Dude, I didn't even get any. Everyone
What?
everyone what they grabbed. I'll get them. I'm like, oh.
Josh gets like a spare rib one, dude.
And it's still nice, but like I wanted to try them.
Cheese and ham, dude. You missed out on that. Oh, dude, I think I had about 3. I swear to God, I think I had about 3 of them.
Of each.
Of each.
Yeah, of each. I had 3 spare rib. I had 3 of the beef. I had 3 bacon and cheese, and I had 3 fucking. And then later on the night we had cake, and then I was like, I'm this for pie again. And Josh was like, there's pie in the oven. I was like, pie.
I look again, it's gone because everyone else goes.
Oh, yeah, because as soon as you told me there was pie, then Brandon, everyone was like, pie. And then Josh like, I think I'm gonna have a slice of pie. Looks in there, no pie, just a crumb, just a crumb chilling in there, dude.
Bro, so I chow the crumb. I'm like,
Dude, because the thing is, Josh's dad made the pie so good. Like, it was a puff pastry, but the puff pastry was so soft and crunchy. And the inside, it's not like these other pies that have cheese in them where it's like hardly any cheese. It had so much cheese that when you bit into it, dude, it stretched out. And then it had crunchy. Oh, dude.
I can just imagine.
The pie it was top notch. It was so good.
One time I visited my friend and his mom bought like fucking shit ton of biltong. I was like, can I have something? Like, no! And then later the night she brings out these 2 massive pizzas with cheese and biltong. I'm like, oh, it was poespaie biltong. Like, yo, biltong pizza. That is really.
Have you guys ever had biltong on bread?
There's biltong paste, like.
You must get there's this thing. No, fuck that biltong paste. That artificial bullshit.
dude, that sounds like cock.
That sounds hella cuck. You must take. What you do is you put a little bit of Melrose, right, on the bread. Not a lot, just a small smear, some butter, and some biltong with fat on it. And you put that on there, and you close it. And then you add some grated cheese, a little bit of seasoning, and then some salt. And you go to your sandwich press machine, and you go and you cook it, that it comes out like a toasted sandwich, dude. You will never regret it. I love how this podcast is turning.
Yeah, I wanted to say now, I think we are making our viewers hungry.
Yeah, viewers are gonna stop the podcast. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna go make something to eat. There's some guy listening to this right now who has Melrose, has a sandwich machine, and has bread, and is like, gonna do it.
Someone's gonna be chowing biltong, gonna be like, I want a biltong sandwich.
I want a biltong sandwich.
Maybe we should move away from food now.
Yeah, I think we should move away from food.
Even me, I'm getting hungry.
I'm hella hungry, dude.
I just ate, and now you're also making me hungry again.
I'm gonna shower after this, dude.
Yes, making, and I'm thinking of
Did
how
he-
I'm gonna make my noodles now.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna go turn on the oil. I'm gonna make a crunch burger. Because I've got chicken fillets and I've got batter, tempura batter, and I want to go make that patty after we're done. Yeah, so the oil must be warm.
Okay.
5 seconds later, the house is burnt down.
Is he really gonna put on the oil now? What the fuck?
On my 17th birthday, I got extremely fucking high and trolleyed. I'm no one for getting high and trolleyed. I don't know why. I don't get high anymore, but back then, yes. So I was 17, and my friend was like, "Hey, throw your party at my house, dude." And I was like, "All right." So I threw my party at his house, and we got a fuckload of weed, dude. I think it was something like 20 Gs, 20 grams.
Damn.
Just for the 4 of us. I'm not going to mention any of the people's names that's there. So it was just the 4 of us. That 20 grams was just for us. And then we had about fucking, I don't know, 3 packets of alcohol just for us.
Jesus.
So then my friend is like, "Let's invite more people, dude." And I was like, okay. He invites, I swear to God, about 50 people that are friends with me that I didn't invite. And he was like, "Oh, dude, come, we're gonna have a lakata." Everyone at the parties are. Everyone that was there was high, extremely high. I'm higher than anybody because everyone's making me smoke so much because it's my birthday. I'm literally throwing the birthday party on the day of my birthday. So now we are like, okay. Let's get more high. So we go smoke more weed. Now I'm absolutely over the edge, dude. I'm fucked. So now everyone apparently is about to sing happy birthday to me. Like surround me and sing happy birthday. Which I'm glad they didn't, because I would have parried the fuck out and started punching people. I don't like people surrounding me like that, dude. It makes me scared.
Mm-hmm.
My friend was a BMXer. I went and grabbed his bicycle. I drove all the way up to the shop. Mind you, it's about 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I decide I'm going to drive all the way to the shop. The shop is about 1.5 kilometers away.
Jesus.
I rode all the way up, and it's up a steep ass hill. I'm riding on this BMX all the way up, dude. I get to the shop, and I pull in there by the parking lot. Pitch black. There's hobos around. I'm hella scared, dude. I'm tripping. I'm like, oh shit. And then I ran, dude. I fucking bolted on this bicycle. I'm going hella fast. Going down this hill. Now this BMX has no brakes. I'm going so fucking fast down this hill. All of a sudden, I think I'm driving a motorbike, dude. I'm like, wee, down the hill, dude. I'm making that sound effect.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, I think I'm in GTA 5, dude.
Oh.
All of a sudden. And I'm like, driving the BMX just like they do, like from side to side. Then I pull up at the boardwalk. Now, boardwalk is essentially something that crosses the sand and the ocean to get to the other side. So I get there. I touch the beam like I'm collecting a star or something on the game. And I go right back up. And my mate's house was right by the boardwalk. I ride back up the hill, take a right. And I pull into his house. The gate's always open. I pull in. Everyone's looking for me. I pull up on the bicycle between everyone. Stand up. Throw the fucking bicycle hard in the ground, and I'm like, mission complete. And then my mate is just like, what the fuck? And I was like, what, dude? I was doing a mission. He's like, what fucking mission? There is no mission. What do you mean? I was like, I was in GTA 5, dude. I'm doing a mission. Respect. And he's like, you are so baked. He's like, you are so gone. You are spoofed. There's a problem. Everyone looks at me and is like, Cole, where were you? Cole, where were you? And I was like, on a mission. I was in GTA 5. You just hear everyone, all the people in the garden just start laughing. It's so fucking loud. I start parrying out, dude. I land on the ground. I start rolling around. Everyone's like, Jesus Christ, she's having an aneurysm. I get up and I start crying of laughter, dude. I'm like, everyone's like, holy shit, he's so baked, dude. I get into the house and I just sit on the couch. And I feel like this couch is slowly but surely consuming me, dude. And I'm staring at the TV. I've got a red ass eyes and I'm just like, oh. TV's not on. I'm so interested. My mate comes to, he's like, what are you watching? And I was like, I don't know. He's just like, okay, you do you. And then there's another story. Me and my mate, this is going to be the last story for the podcast, then I think we should end it. Time is looking a bit thin.
All right.
So me and my friend, it was 3 of us, and the one guy hadn't have smoking weed in a long time. So we like, yes, let's get this man to smoke weed again. Now we like, okay, we go buy weed and we bring him down with us. And he smokes this bong, dude. He smokes so much. And he just like gets up and Naruto runs and he's like, woo! He's like, I'm so fucking powerful now, dude. And he like Naruto jumps off 2 walls, like bah. And then he like jumps off the one wall and then jumps to the other one, but he lands on top of the wall. And I'm like, what?
What?
The fuck? How? He just literally like does like a zigzag Naruto run up the wall and lands on the top, and he's just standing there and he's like,
What the fuck?
and I don't know, dude. And he jumps down and he just looks at me with like the serious stare and he starts shaking his head madly and he just runs away like Naruto. And I'm like, I look at my friend, I'm like, what have we done, dude? What have we done? We can't find him, dude. He's gone. We look in the house, he's gone. We look everywhere, dude. He's gone. Then we walk back in the house, he's sitting on the couch, he's made popcorn, food, everything, he's watching TV, and we're like, this man got superpowers. Because we were, and he wasn't there. And we would have heard him making popcorn. So then, what the fuck? He was just watching. So like, we pass it, we're like, oh well. Sitting on the couch watching a TLC reality show about pimple popping. No, this shit was so entertaining. Rewatching. So me and my friends start laughing. And we look at each other and we start laughing more. And then we look at the other guy. Now I'm going to give him a name. I'm not going to give his real name, but let's call him Jeffrey. So now Jeffrey is extremely fucked.
Okay.
And so me and my mate, we look at him. Try to get his attention. We're like, Jeffrey. And we're screaming, Jeffrey! Still nothing, dude. Nothing. He's just staring at this TV, eating. Dude, I can see his eyes look like 2 little, like, vagina lips. That's how close they are. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I speak over with my mate. I'm like, come here. And I was like, let's, on 3, scream as loud as you can and see what happens. Let's see if it startles him. So we're like, 2, 1. Ah! We scream, fuck loud, dude. All of a sudden, you just see Jeffrey. He turns around, cut fast. His eyes are wide open, dude, like huge. His eyes are about to pop out. And you just hear him. Expression just goes blank, stares at us, and he just turns and stares back at the TV and starts eating again. I was like, what the fuck
is this, man?
And then he woke up the next morning and he was like, guys, what happened last night? And I was like, you Naruto ran up a wall, you have superpowers, and I don't fucking know, dude. But yeah, that was the story. I've got more of those, but you guys are going to have to hear it next week.
Oh, wait.
Does anyone want to take us out with a song?
This has been the podcast. Thank y'all for watching. Tune in next week on Colby H's channel.